Okay, so it's all about pushing. The word push, right? You have to push yourself, your own mind. But you're gentle to the world, but you have to push your own mind. In that scenario, you may not be comfortable with it because you may not have done it in the past, but you would call the subcontractor and go, hey subcontractor, this client is saying this. Even if you are right, this company, we're still in trouble right now. We've got non-payment, we've got no satisfaction, blah, blah, blah. Can you help me? Because if we are in trouble, then we can't give you future work because we can't trust that it will be done properly. So can you solve it for me? Can we work this out together? You know? Let's find a resolution. You're talking to them peer to peer, eye to eye. So again, back to the concept, you've got to push your own mind. You're pushing yourself, something that you don't ordinarily do. You have to get a result. You've got to push your own mind to find a solution. You may not be comfortable with what you have to do because you're not used to it. But it doesn't mean that you're being pushy with the subby. You're being polite. Hey man, we're in trouble. We're stuck. I need your help. You've done the right thing, but this is what the client's saying. What can I say back to him, or how can we resolve this together? And at that point, they might give you an idea to solve it. If that doesn't work, then we have to have the same conversation with the sales plumber. And again, it is this whole back and forth of just dispute resolution. Just again, I've probably said it numerous times. You are just dealing with, if they're 3-4-year-old kids, and one kid has pushed someone's toy and they've pushed another toy over and someone's upset about someone else taking someone else's toy and they're 3 years old and they're screaming at each other, that's the level of understanding that humans have. And that's what you have to deal with. So these subbies, these people, everybody, that's the level of humanity we live in right now. There's no adults in humanity. That's it. That's all we have. So that's how you have to think about people when they're in all scenarios of being a middleman. If you don't believe me, look at the world out there. That's the world we live in. We still go to war with each other. We still fight over chat threads on Facebook and TikTok. We still can't get a single thing done without a dispute. We can't walk down the street without government having police. We are all just a bunch of 3-year-olds. We're probably not even 4-year-olds. So that's how you have to approach all humans. How would you resolve it with a 3-year-old? With a couple of kids that are fighting? It's the same solution for us, or any organization. Any comments on that one?
I was just going to put some input in there as well with the subbies. When talking to subbies, I know what you mean. They, like what Victor was saying, they say that the job's complete, choose the scope of work. So basically, you really need to ask them questions after questions. Like, I spoke to you, Jack, yesterday about a job that a client is saying that it's not complete. You really need to push them to get all the information from them, and then you can go back to the client or to the sales plumber and go, look, the scope's done, the work is done. What can we do to get somebody back out there to re-look at it? Because the client's saying it's still leaking, the roof is still leaking. So you really need to push, like Victor said, push for a resolution, either push that subby to get as much information out of them and see if we can get them to come up with a plan. Like yesterday, I got Jeff to give me a quote for further work. And we're going to have to go back to the client on that one and say, look, the work is done per scope. It was water tested and ensured watertight. The leak that the client is now complaining about has got nothing to do at his work, we need somebody to go back out there and quote further. So Jeff had gone back out there and looked at it and tried to explain to the client about this. Client's still complaining. So we just got to step back, wait for a new scope of work from Jeff, and then we're going to go in with an email and explain the situation. So yeah, it's all about just pushing and getting that resolution.
Yeah, so you're pushing your own brain, your own mind, your own self. Inside, you're pushing yourself. You know what I mean? So you have a self, you have an ego, you have a self, you have a brain, you have an understanding of life, and when you're 3 years old or 2 years old, that toy that someone gave you is your toy. You're not willing to give that toy to anybody because it's yours. As you get a bit older, you're willing to give that toy away. It's your ego is changing. Your ego, your understanding of yourself is changing. So really, any hurdles that's really happening right now is yourself. So that's why I'm saying push yourself, your brain, your mind to the next, okay, what could I be doing more? What do I need to think about? What information do I need from someone else that is able to achieve this? You've got to push yourself, right? It's all about pushing yourself. But at the same time, you can be gentle with the world. Okay? You don't have to be harsh or mean or aggressive to anybody else in the outer world. You don't have to be harsh and aggressive to the subbies. Just gentle. Hey Jeff, how's it going? He's like, I've definitely done it. Jeff, okay, cool. If you have done it, the problem is, you're one of my best subbies. You're great. Everyone loves you here. Victor's a big fan of you. But this client is not being nice, and you know what clients are like. And he's like, yeah,